That was your guys' time to shine. I can't be recapping every session.
Well, that's kind of your thing.
Alright, fine. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Gorot nearly got eaten away. Was it Gorot or was it Caleb? One of Brett's characters nearly got eaten by a roper. But luckily, his party members were able to defeat the dreaded beast that has probably been just sitting there, minding his own business and doing nothing. Also, we found out why the Giants and Lamias don't go into the arena anymore.
Bad stuff, man. Bad stuff.
We could take him.
Yeah, if I could fill the entire arena with fireballs.
Well, a few walls to separate him so we could fight him, in smaller groups, and a few defensive spells. We'd be alright. I mean, it would take a lot of good planning, but it's alright. We don't have to pick a fight.
Yeah, I really don't want to pick a fight with those.
Alright, so last time I believe you all had just decided to rest.
Sounds like something we do.
Yeah, I mean, what time is it, game time-wise?
It's a good resting time.
Yay, resting time!
Dealt with those guys, you had the fight with the roper, probably.
Oh yeah, that was the last thing, right? We fought the roper.
Yeah, so everybody into the mage's
And
magnificent.
we found out Three's company is in fact too much company.
Everybody into the mansion.
Come and knock on my cave.
Unseen servants are cool.
You all get your own private room. Complete with bath for Gorot. Let's see if I can remember my accent.
They're the lines over letters.
I just don't know which voice I was using for each of my characters.
Where the kisses are his and hers and... I felt like that was the natural, development.
Yeah, it was.
Take a step that is new.
Alright.
So, John Ritter, we hardly knew.
Yeah, I hear he was a nice guy. I knew a guy who knew him.
Anyway,
Alright, so...
now we're on top of this cliff. What do we see?
Oh yeah, did you guys hear that the Grumpy Cat died?
Yes, it's a sad day.
But we've all got to move on, meow.
Magic dealer as a reverend as always.
That's a good one. I thought.
Yeah,
right.
It was. Yeah, heal yourself to full, guys.
Yeah.
Between Kalinda and
Night's Rest.
And then Night's Rest, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so the top of the tunnel comes out roughly maybe 22,000 foot elevation. it takes you pretty close to the upper section, but you still would have some traveling from here to get up towards the peak and the structure on top of it. So you may proceed in that direction if you wish, or you also have a couple places back in the lower city you have not yet explored.
Guess let's keep going here for now.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So where are we on the map?
If you keep proceeding up, you will be entering the danger zone.
You mean
Danger
the entire
zone.
city?
I actually mean the death zone.
Again,
That's so-
the entire city?
No, that wasn't the city down, or that wasn't the death zone down there.
What was down there? The danger zone?
Danger zone. Yeah. So as you proceed upward on the mountain, closer towards the peak, the air continues to grow thinner. The vegetation sparser, and it dies off completely. As you pass a point where the air itself becomes too thin to breathe.
You know, far be it from me to, underestimate where people build cities. But, why build this so high?
It's incredibly impractical. Hey.
It's hard to be besieged.
Well, not really, what with magic and everything, but there's absolutely no reason to build this city so high. I mean, unless he wants to look down on the world. Oh, I get it now.
Well, what next?
We need to find some way in order to sustain ourselves.
So recap, how are you surviving in the extremely low air environment?
Well, we had been using endure elements, but that's not going to really work in this case.
Wouldn't air bubble work? Or a life bubble?
Yeah, life bubble should work, yes. I would think so.
Is this something I could have planned on before prepping my spells?
Well, just the things that you were using already would be what you'd have prepared.
Oh, it's not a... oh, it is a cleric spell. But I mean, since we slept, isn't there any way to anticipate that we're ascending to where it's getting hard to breathe?
You can give me a knowledge nature check.
Someone with knowledge nature?
Oh, that would be me.
Well, I mean you specifically.
Oh, okay.
Well, why would it have to be me if it's...
Because it's your character's idea, it's coming from you. It's your thought process.
But my character could have the idea once it was pointed out that we were about to have trouble breathing.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't know you were about to have trouble breathing until you got to the point where you were moving out of the zone into the death zone.
Alright. Well, I don't have knowledge nature. Okay. Anything else?
So, yeah, endure elements will not be sufficient to deal with the air. I thought some of you were already using life bubble because of that fact.
I don't think so.
Let's see here. Is that even on my spell list? Yeah, I do have it. It's level 3 spell for me.
Yeah, it's a ranger thing, and it's a cleric thing too, and a wizard thing.
Yeah, we'll never
If
do
you have it.
anything like that. Luther is not a buffer beyond haste.
Well, why don't we do something in the lower city and then go back up tomorrow when I prepare spells?
Right. Let's go take on some Lamias. Gorot loves Lamias, right?
I would not say that would be an accurate description.
More like lamias, huh? High five you.
No, I'm not going to high five you. I will.
All right.
Alice, you're lame as that pun. I am not
That
an
is
oracle,
solid.
Luther. I am a paladin of Iomade. Okay, just shut.
A paladin of Iomade, you say? Go on.
Have you not heard my battle cries?
Is this god valorous? Do tell.
Not exactly. I think she's taking the piss out of you, Callus. Very well, let us go back to the lower city, where we will do with the evil that lurks within. Yes, we've been having much luck with that.
Sounds good. Lamias, you guys faced these before, right? Anything we need to be aware of?
They turned Gorod into stone once.
Um,
Oh, and once we surprised one in the back, and, well, it turned into a meat grinder for the entire, time we were in this fort full of traps that we could have been doing things one by one. It was fantastic!
I have one open spell slot I can prepare. What do they normally cast that I might need to remove?
I don't remember.
Well, not exactly.
Could do a knowledge.
You could do a knowledge.
Alright, I'll try and do a knowledge. What knowledge is it?
It's a local
I don't have that.
for a Lamia.
Lamias are local? They're humanoids?
Monstrous humanoids.
I think that's nature. Anyway, okay, I don't have that.
Double check. Let's see. No, yeah, you're right. It's nature.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out. Let's head Lamia-ward.
Alright, so are you going to the O, the Q, or the P?
The O, the Q, or the P? Wait a second here.
I.e., somebody move your party token around.
Oh, yes.
I'm moving it around.
O.
You trigger the city.
Well, the O is closer.
We went to the O.
Apparently, we're gonna go to the O. Is the O the crematorium? No, that's
O.
what's O? I can't remember.
It's oh no.
This entire city is. Oh no!
Oh, okay. below is, of course, another area that is not mapped out.
Oh.
Oh, well, then we're not going there.
Oh, yeah. But it is the as you approach it, you notice quite a bustle of Lamias, Lamia matriarchs, other creatures that you're unfamiliar with. But perhaps some other form of Lamia. But you view the hustle and bustle from a distance and realize that with the volume of bodies in the area, it's probably best not to
Stir the Lamia pot.
stir the pot given previous difficulties.
Okay then. Well, move on.
Indeed.
Let us go
About-
to
P.
P.
Let's go alphabetically.
P is the place with the big time Lamia, right?
I need somebody to roll me a D100.
I'll do it. I have doomed us all.
Okay. This building is a gargantuan edifice that has clearly not fared well with the passage of the years. Built as one bulky ziggurat-like mass with multiple towers, it has mostly collapsed under its own weight, and most sections have caved in. Exploring the interior is a dangerous prospect due to the threat of additional collapses, as the structure is obviously weak. However, if you would like to attempt to explore the structure, we can see whether or not it collapses on the party.
We can use communal airwalk.
I've got overland flight going.
You can fly around outside it, or you can fly around inside it, and there will be some tight areas, so...
That's what she
Also
said.
go Blue Dragon. That's over.
Chicka wow wow!
I'll work blue.
I say nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, I'm down.
But
Unless that was Magic's way of saying this is not worked out.
There's not an explicit map, but I have a plan. And that plan is
Alright.
for everybody to roll me
Reflex.
a D100.
alright.
That's from Luther. Just want one D100 from each of us, or 6?
One from each.
So just 3. Gotcha.
Per character.
I hate you sometimes.
And just roll with it.
Hey.
Ooh, barrel.
It's the low man.
It figures the dwarf would come up short.
Yeah. Well, he might come up short on the roll. He's still short in our heart. One day that'll make sense.
Alright. So, Beryl has the unfortunate
Yeah.
error of shifting against the wrong piece of structure.
Oh dear.
And I will need everybody to give me reflex saves.
Oh dear.
Reflex save, you say? Well, Caleb is really good at those.
You know who isn't?
Callus?
Yeah.
All that armor.
All that paladin.
All that paladin. Even bonus of charisma couldn't help him. Neither could it help Luther.
Of course not.
Everybody else is fine, but Luther and Callus, avoiding the falling debris, fail to avoid it very well and end up causing more debris which cascades down over them. There's a thing for this.
Well, that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
You do have about a zillion hit points.
This is true. I do have this game. Let's see if Magic Dealer rolls 200 damage. I'm sorry, 250 points of damage.
Even that wouldn't be enough to kill you.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, 50, did you say?
250.
Breath of Life.
Oh, see,
A lot of damage.
3 million points of damage.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Nothing I can do about it, though. My hands are tired.
Yeah.
I cast Breath of Life. You're back.
Oh, they are buried.
Okay, seriously, what is the real damage?
I'm pulling up a thing for it. Ah, freaking.
Anybody go on Reddit?
Not often. Why?
Does anybody go to the subreddit entitled Parents?
No, but I've seen some YouTube videos on that.
Yeah, it's like
It's quite cringeworthy.
oh yes.
Okay, so. Luthor is going to take 25 damage.
Oh!
Callus is going to take 27 damage. And they are both buried.
Luther, Callus, are you alright?
So this is, of course, a very loud noise. The air is full of dust, just nasty from whatever cementing material they used on the stones. There are chunks of rock everywhere. Luther and Callus, please both give me strength checks.
Oh. Well, here's Luther's.
I mean, I don't have a lot of hope for Luther, but you know.
Yeah, no.
Ooh,
Comes
mighty
Callus.
4.
Callus didn't do much better.
Ooh, yeah. So both Luther and Callus are very badly pinned under the debris. Luther more than Callus, but neither one of you is able to get any leverage to attempt to push yourselves out.
Now there's a couple.
Can we hear
things
them
I can
screaming?
do here. Hold on. There's a couple things I can do.
I don't know, can you cast spells in this kind of situation?
Of course,
Dimension
those
door?
are not.
Semantic?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Dimension door is verbal only.
I will still need a concentration check because this counts as very disruptive to trying to cast.
Okay, so
Being
quick
pinned
question.
under a
How
ton of
close
rock
is
over there.
Callus to Luther?
Not within reaching distance. You are both buried.
Okay, this is going to take all my concentration.
Where is everyone else? Are they kind of safe and outside, or?
You're still inside the structure for the moment. You haven't left yet, but you did manage to avoid the area that had just collapsed.
Well, Garrot is going to start digging.
Oh, yes, that's very smart.
We
Sure,
need to
we'll
get
see.
them out.
Kalinda will say, "I can turn ethereal and look." It might give us some info on where to dig and how safe it is.
Look, you know, Garrot, I'm all up for saving those two, but this place is structurally unstable. It's liable to take us with it when we start digging.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that too. I'm going to go look for them. She's going to cast etherealness and head in, try and look for them.
Caleb looks at Barrow and says, "Hey, Barrow, you know about engineering, don't you? Structural integrity, that sort of thing. What do you think?"
He's going to kind of shake his head as if to suggest, not really.
Wow, what kind of dwarf is he?
Ooh.
He,
Okay,
he
so-
sort of mimes, well, this is like a huge clusterfuck. This isn't really what we do. Dwarves make
What?
things well.
What kind of vision does Kalinda have?
Regular.
Alright, as soon as you stick your head inside of a solid object, I mean, it's dark. There's no... you can move through them, but it's going to be very difficult to ascertain whether you're looking at, a wall or a liver when you're entirely buried inside objects.
Can she talk when she's ethereal?
Let's see. Invisible, insubstantial, capable of moving at any direction. You can move through solid objects, including living creature. You can see and hear on the material plane, but everything looks gray and ethereal. Sight and hearing is limited to 60 feet. An ethereal creature can't attack material spells. Spells you cast, ethereal only affect other ethereal things.
Okay, she'll cast.
I didn't hear that. Cut off at Shulcast.
Oh, she'll cast light.
So the problem is that,
It won't affect the non-ethereal plane.
yeah.
It sounds it might be similar to Mistform.
Yeah, it has some similarities, definitely.
Mentally, I kind of picture it like Lord of the Rings when Frodo slips that ring on and everything goes kind of wonky, except you can also move through objects. But then your head's inside an object, and
it's not ideal, but she's going to do her best.
all right. So, first give me a D100, and then give me a perception check. Alright, so you pick a section to start searching through. You are able to work out clearly that the area that you are looking in does not have people in it.
Okay. I don't think it lasts very long, right? Are you looking at? Is it like rounds per level?
Rounds per level. That is a round of your thing. So during that round, what is everybody else doing?
Garage still digging where he thinks Luther and Callus went.
Alright, Garat, give me a D100.
Alright.
And give me a perception check.
Come on, open the fucking... There he is.
Alright, so you're digging at an area for a bit. You think that they're under. You move some stuff out of the way. A little bit more debris slides down from the walls in the rubble, but not a dangerous amount. However, you do hear something. But you're not entirely certain if it's them or something else. You hear a noise, but you're not sure if it originated from them or from something else.
Caleb, Luther, Luther, Callus, couldn't you hear me? Bang on something if you can.
Is Luther going to attempt to cast a spell this round?
What? Is Luther going to attempt to cast what?
A spell.
A spell this round.
Alright, so how close was Callus to Luther when they both got buried alive?
Like I said before, not close enough for you to touch him.
Okay, but close enough that he would be in, say a...
Well, first keep in mind that you are both buried, which means everybody has complete cover.
Right.
And it blocks line of sight in effect because of that.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm saying, would he be within a 10-foot cube of Luther?
Luther doesn't know.
Okay, then we're just gonna do this. I cast Disintegrate.
Roll me an intelligence check first. It occurs to you that erasing a large portion of debris in the middle of a collapse may lead to a much greater collapse.
Ah, okay. So, Disintegrate ain't gonna do shit.
Oh, it'll do something.
It'll definitely have an effect. And if you want, we can find out together what it will be.
Well then. I can't see, so I can't really use Dimension Door.
Well,
I can't teleport.
you should be able to.
I mean, you can attempt to cast Dimension Door. That doesn't require a line of sight. It just requires you to visualize an area or state a direction or something like that.
You should be able to go, and you have flight. So.
I'm gonna try a Dimension Door.
Alright, roll me a concentration check.
Wow. Rolled a 1.
Well, a 1 is not going to do that, unfortunately.
Spell is wasted.
You attempt to cast it, but you get some very unfortunate, very bad timing rubble running into your mouth. Some dust and some... You think from the taste it might be at least partially bone that they used with the jointing.
Oh, if I get out of here, I'm killing Gorot.
Why?
I don't know, he blames Gorat for everything.
That was kind of random.
All right. So round 2.
Alice wants to do something.
Okay. What is Callus gonna do?
Strength check to see if he can dig himself out.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it. Still don't have any purchase. Can't really move. Okay. So, Kalinda, you're gonna search another area this round.
Yes.
Roll me a D percentile D100. You're getting the low ones out of the way.
I'm hearing
Roll.
bubble pops.
I
That's
don't
me.
ask anymore. I just. Well, you don't see anything, but you somehow, with crazy skill, manage to hear very faint shifting, which points you in the direction for both Callus and Luther. And they are
Nice.
both deeper than you had imagined.
What I roll?
You got a 52.
Oh, solid. That's a
Yeah,
20.
that'll
right?
do it.
That was a 20, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. She moves in that direction.
All right. So you move in that direction. You pass through. You figure this must have gone down into the ground for at least some distance because you pass through 2 levels. You go 20 feet down before you hit the area where you think they're going to be at,
Holy shit.
or where you heard them.
Sorry, how many feet? 20?
20 feet down, yeah. All right. So, what's Gorat doing this round?
Still digging.
Still digging. Roll me another D100.
Oh, no.
Congratulations, you're gonna bury Luther even worse.
Roll me a reflex save. Alright, you're digging and you bring down a cascade of rubble by moving the wrong chunk of stone, piling up even more debris in the area than you have moved so far, and very nearly catching and burying you in the process.
Oh, wow, shit. Hey, Caleb is in the back going, see, I told you. I don't see you doing anything to help.
What kind of check was that you made? To dig?
I just rolled percentage, and then...
Oh, okay.
D100.
Okay.
Unstable areas.
I'm like, I don't have the dig skill.
Well, you see, when they created Pathfinder, they didn't anticipate this situation.
Actually, they totally did. Like,
Cave-ins?
there's a
been
hazard
the-
section for this.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't read that section. Late CRB chapters.
Alright, so. Luther, are you casting another spell this turn?
No, but Callus is again gonna try to push his way out.
Alright.
Here he goes. Much better.
Unfortunately, not enough yet, though.
Well,
But with that result, he does have hope that he could eventually succeed.
one can hope.
Alright, next round. Belinda, you're pretty sure at some point or other this round you have passed your head through at least one body.
Oh dear.
I don't know what to make of that. Like a dead body, or like callus, or...
Well, there's not like an open space for you to look in and examine. So you're basically rock, then body, then rock. You don't notice any plate or armor or metal in between. So you're guessing it's probably Luther.
Well, she's going to keep moving around and hopefully get, just a glimmer of air to see if there's any space to kind of communicate with him or get a look to make a heal check.
It's totally... It's not like there's a bubble or anything. They're sandwiched in. It's like trying to look through a piece of bread and trying to peer in the crack there to get a look at the bologna.
Well, I don't know that she feels she has much other choice, so... can she speak? Can her words be heard on the material plane?
What is this?
Do you want me to research that?
I'm not super sure about that, yeah, actually.
Okay, let me do a little research and you can come back to me.
Yeah, sure. I mean, my indication would be no, but I'm not sure enough to say no yet.
Okay.
Hold on. You become ethereal along with your equipment for the duration of the spell. You are in the ethereal plane. When the spell expires, you return to material. Okay. Okay.
A traveler on the ethereal plane is invisible, insubstantial, and utterly silent to someone on the material plane.
So you can't.
Okay.
So he can't even see you.
Okay. Well, I think what she wants to do is determine if he's alive or not. And if so, how much air they have. So she's going to, as hopeless as it may seem, she's going to move around and try and get as much info as she can to make an educated guess on that. And
Well,
that
given that you can't find any pockets of air, you're figuring they're probably going to start suffocating very quickly here. And I'm basically writing this off of your killer perception check earlier, so just go ahead and give me a heal check. I'll have a slightly higher DC for you. But...
Okay.
Luther doesn't look badly injured at all. He has some damage, but nothing that would be lethal.
I feel like I could probably, at the very least, maybe, or at most, I could see his chest move, indicating he's breathing, or like see the musculature sort of expand and whatever.
Yeah, you peek around, you look underneath him. There's not like layers of redness leaking down all over the place, so you figure he's not bleeding heavily.
Okay.
That sort of thing. Stick an eye in his mouth and his tongue is moving.
Alright, I guess that's fine. Wait till next round to do another thing.
Alright, what does Gorat want to do?
Well, he doesn't have any spells that would be useful. That's the thing. I could cast instant enemy on the rocks so I could destroy them, but I don't think that would work now. Yeah, I got nothing other than start digging again.
Beryl's going to tap him on the shoulder and point to Frost, and like do a little paw digging motion. Is Frost went around?
Yeah, he is, but I think these boulders would be too big for him to move. We're talking about having to actually pick up and move things, and
Okay.
Frostwind is not really all that dexterous when it comes to being able to pick up things. So let me take a look at his. Holy shit! How is the strength score that fucking high?
Animal companions are no joke.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, animal companions.
I'm trying to figure out. He has
16th level. He's got to be all right.
he has a strength score of a 37.
Why aren't you using him in battle more often?
That does seem kind of high.
That is really, really high. That's like
Yeah.
Quinley.
Let's see here. What? Oh, yeah. I have a toggle on him. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I was because I had an experiment on him for animal growth and magic fang. So he's turned out.
Like, dang, I gotta play a ranger.
So that actually takes him down to a much more reasonable 29.
Why aren't you using him in battle more often?
It's hard to get him in a position where he can be flanking, and that's why.
It's not that hard. Just get him in there.
All right. I can have him help. So two of us working together to try and dig out.
You're gonna have him squeezing with you,
He is large
try to keep
sided.
digging, huh?
Well, Barrel's helping too, so I don't know, unless that's impossible somehow.
Well,
You're looking at kind of a limited amount of space you have to work in.
I think we just use me and Barrel. And
Okay, yeah, I mean, whatever seems given, you know.
Alright. One of you roll me a D100.
you want to do that this time?
Sure. This is Barrel, even though it's Glinda.
Alright, there's some shifting, but you managed to move some material out of the way.
Cool.
Let's see. Is Luthor going to attempt something this round?
Yes, he is. He's going to attempt another dimension. Let's see if this works this time. Nope.
Did you?
What? Yep, I did.
Roll another one. Jeez.
2 ones in a row?
Yeah. Look. The
Okay,
odds-
how about Callus?
Let's see if he gets worse. He does get worse.
All right. Next round.
I can't believe we actually left Magic Dealer speechless.
2 ones in a row will do it.
It's won me over.
I guess I get to be the one.
It's no meow.
I mean...
That was the pun I didn't know I needed.
Alright, top of the round.
I could say, save tomorrow's Earth and be the lights. Be the lights, all right. I mean, I want to be strong. Love won't lose. To save, rescue, embrace something.
I feel like this is a reference to some song I should maybe know.
No, you shouldn't.
I feel like this is a reference to a song I really shouldn't know.
This is the song.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a reference to a song I would probably like.
It's in chat.
Everything's deadly in Pandora. Okay, let's see. Top of the round, Kalinda.
Okay. She has to make a decision now about whether or not it's a better idea to look for Callus or to just go back up. She knows she's going to tell him, yes, we need to dig. Is it such a small area that it really matters if she finds them? Like, I was picturing a very large place. If it's, a 40-foot diameter, then she's gonna need to know where Callus is. If it's smaller than that, then maybe just like digging is really.
Well, with that 52 earlier, you already identified the area you thought both of them were in, so you have a pretty good idea of where you think Callus is from a ridiculously faint noise he made.
Okay. She will heads. Trying to reach the group and tell them. Yeah, we need to dig. I mean, a cave-in would suck, but we need to do it. They don't have much air down there. They seem to be alive.
I'm digging as hard as I can.
Just letting you know.
Alright, so the people who are digging, roll me
gotta
a
dig deep.
D100. 1D100.
Hey.
Alright, you make some more progress with the direction to go down instead of necessarily around. You start throwing debris, and you're realizing as you're doing this just how much debris fills 1 5-foot square. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is roughly 2,000 pounds per 5-foot square worth of debris. Okay, so, Luthor, are you attempting something this round?
One last mention more. If I roll a third one, I quit for the night. Thank Christ!
What was your target location?
How about
How far
outside the
into
building?
How far in the building are we?
You could get to an outside edge with that, if you would like.
I will.
Alright, so those of you who are digging, there's a sudden collapse. Luthor, rolling a D100. Some of the debris sinks inward. But none floods into the area you've been digging into, which is nice. And Luthor, you appear outside of the building, coughing and spitting out bone dust and gravel.
God, this city is disgusting. I suppose I should go back in and tell everyone I'm okay. On the other hand, resting out here would be nice.
What is Callus doing?
Attempting to push himself out.
Not enough, but you're sure eventually you could do it if you don't suffocate first. Alright, so I'm just going to ask at this point, does Luthor have a spell he can use to easily extract Callus?
I have 2 spells that could easily extract. I have Disintegrate. I mean, but of course now we're going down instead of up, so it might be a better idea.
I mean, that's not more likely to cause another cave-in.
No, Luthor has nothing.
Okay. Next round.
Well, I think, assuming Luthor comes back in, Kalinda would probably suggest if he's, I don't know, either if he's like considering doing Disintegrate, or if she thinks of it, which she very well might, that she knows where he is, and I guess she's not sure that disintegrate is any worse than. Anyway, she doesn't think disintegrate's a bad idea. But, maybe it is, but
Luther does have knowledge engineering.
yeah, it's just hard for me partly to picture like situations like exactly. I'm sure the mental image I have is not what you have. So.
Oh dear, is Callus still under there?
He made noise. He is alive. I'm
Of course he's
barely
alive.
sure, but
It's very hard to kill him. Trust
Well,
me.
keep in mind at this point that we are still in rounds. So, Luthor, you were 600 feet away from their position. Even if you're able to go straight in, you still need to go into the building through a slightly more circuitous route unless you're flying. So,
I will fly you back in.
are the diggers still digging?
Yes.
Alright, roll me another D100.
Maybe I should have had Feegs roll that.
I'm sure it's fine. Give me a reflex save.
massive cave.
Yes.
You dodge out of the way, but you dump some more stone into the slowly widening hole.
Callus will.
Take 2 steps forward and 1 back.
Callus doing another strength check. Oh, come on.
All right, into this round, Callus notices very clearly that he is running out of air. And at this point, he will need to start holding his breath.
Holding breath rules. What was it again?
It is a con. No, it's not a con. Dang it! I was just looking at this. Alright, here we go. So each round is a DC 10 Constitution check with an additional increase per round of 1. So first round is DC 10, second round is DC 11. Bad things happen when you fail. But we will do the first one of those next round. So, next round starts. Luther's managed to fly his way in. Kalinda, you can have that conversation with him. And then what does Kalinda do?
She says that, and she says she has a big summon monster I could cast, and I have a stone shape that maybe I could make a tunnel for him to breathe through, but that's pretty iffy. I know roughly where it is, but that's a long way to aim.
Well, stone shape might work. Do you have a few disintegrate?
Yeah, and she thinks
a-
that's a decent idea to try, personally.
Roll me a knowledge engineering, Luther, while you're there.
Will do.
Oh, okay. I will send you some information over Discord.
Well, we have issues with the stuff above us. Beryl, I blame you for that. Just be careful. Lord, he doesn't have much air.
Maybe I'll use the stone shape to try and solidify the structure.
That might work.
I have a wall of stone. Alright, anyway, that's my turn. Alright.
So you're going to use a stone shape?
I don't think it was her turn, but I think actually she's going to use wall of stone coming up to try and create a sort of protective barrier to strengthen the...
Let's see. Wall of rock that merges into adjoining rock surfaces. It is 1 inch thick per caster levels. You can create a wall of stone in almost any shape you desire. It does not need to be vertical or rest on any firm foundation. However, it must merge with and solidly be supported by existing stone.
Yeah, so it's going to be like a dome shape.
Ramp.
It's going to be like a dome shape to, hopefully continue down into the walls to strengthen it.
Alright, let's see.
I mean, but she's gonna run this by Luthor and be like, so do you think this? And because she doesn't really have knowledge engineering, she's kind of, and again, I'm having a very hard time picturing what it. I want to say something that's just clearly asinine based on how you're envisioning it.
Essentially, what we've got here is a giant pile of rubble. And every time Gorod or Beryl or Frostwind dig into it, the rubble shifts, and occasionally when they're very, very clumsy, they cause more rubble to fall down, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to do wall of stone, like the way you wanted...
But you said there was something above us.
Yeah, there's all the rubble that's coming down.
From where? A ceiling above us?
Yeah, you've got a structure. You're inside the middle of a very big building.
Right.
Most of which is collapsed. Part of it is collapsed, and clearly some floors gave away along the way, and drew 2 party members downwards and buried them under rubble from structure from above. Now, the building that you're in, that rubble from above is temporarily stabilized. You're attempting to dig into it and down to get your buried companion out, but it's difficult because the rubble keeps wanting to slide back in.
Yeah. Well, she will try and use wall of stone in a sensible way to strengthen the walls around us and the ceiling above us.
Luther thinks that's
All right.
a great idea.
A what?
Luther
Bad
thinks
idea?
that's a great idea.
Oh, okay, right, cool.
For just purposes of how effective overall this is, I want you to roll me a check. It can be a wisdom check or a relevant or a skill check that you feel you could use in a relevant way for this.
Huh. Skill check. I don't see a skill check that would be, or a knowledge check anyway, so I will just do a wisdom check.
Use wisdom. It's your best skill in this situation.
Well, it's above 10.
That's not too bad.
It's a 4 on the die.
Okay, Luther is going to disintegrate a section of stone.
Alright. Time to start digging.
Hold on, I haven't heard back from Master Taylor about the decision. Good question. I'm gonna go with deep.
There's a chance you might hit your brother, you know.
He's got a good fortitude save.
Well, Kalinda has some idea of where he is, so she'll do her best to assist with the decision.
Sorry, I didn't hear that, Ironbite. Were you going wide or deep?
What's the plan? You're gonna get your
I'm going deep. Gotta get Callus out as soon as possible.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, so you point, you aim, you cast your spell, your chest hurts a little bit, you disintegrate a 10-foot cube
To build a house. I sent you
straight down.
those houses have been
Some of the debris
remodeling
from the edges does slide in, but you do get 10 feet down.
Yeah, and then
Excellent. So, Callus is gonna do a strength check.
Alright, roll me your save there.
Save. What save?
I think it was, what, was it fortitude or was it a constitution check?
Oh, right.
Yeah, for suffocation.
I think it's a con check, right, Magic?
I lost the thing I had open for a third time.
Environmental rules. Suffocation. It is a con. Okay, wait a second here. A character who has no air to breathe can hold her breath for 2 rounds per point of Constitution.
You did get sucker punched on the way down, though.
Rick, if you don't want
That's 2, but
And we're 6 rounds in right now.
okay. So if it's 2 point, so if it's 2 points per point of Constitution, Callus is fine for about 40 rounds.
I'm
going by what the rules say. And every time he uses that strength ability, the ability check, it goes down by 1. Oh. Yeah, I know. Alright, here's his constitution check. Oof. Fine for this round.
Well, that was good. Kalinda will try and use Stone Shape to assist the effort, push some aside, and use it to reinforce the wall. It doesn't do a very big area, but that's what she does. I wonder if an earth elemental could deal with this.
Oh, probably, but I don't know any.
Well, I can totally summon them. Although I
So can
cannot
I. It's just that
speak...
I'm not sure if anyone. I don't.
I don't speak Terran, do you?
Sadly, no.
26 cubic feet of stone shaping. Well, that's, that's good.
You do know you can just stone shape a big old hole, right?
Is it all stone? Yeah, then she'll just kind of push aside a passage and try and, it's not going to really hurt him, or even if it does scrape him a little bit, it's not going to kill him.
Oh, I do speak Terran, that's right. I forgot about that. So many things going through my mind.
So the stone shape, you're able to shape out a channel down into the debris, pulling the stone rubble in the middle outward and upwards to form a sort of secure wall on each side of the shaft as it goes deeper. And you do, in fact, uncover Callus, who very eagerly takes a deep lungful of air. And he looks a little bit bruised, but otherwise not in too bad a condition. Him and Luther, both, of course, filthy.
I use prestidigitation to clean us both off.
Well, can we get him out through this, or do we need still to...
He can get out through that, yes.
Nice.
Fly, climb up, throw down a rope, whatever you guys want to do.
Callus will just...
Well, I think Kalinda had a communal airwalk.
He's got wings of air. He's
Oh, yeah, he flies.
But as he climbs to his feet, he notices something in the stone floor under him. Now that it's been uncovered and all of the stone's been shifted out, there's something left lying there that isn't stone.
What is it?
It is a ring.
Oh. Well, maybe this wasn't a total raid. What is it, Cal? I don't know, Luther. It appears to be some sort of ring. You know I don't do well with identifying magical things.
It has a very obvious Sahedron symbol on it.
Ew.
Neato, gimme.
It's a Sahedron ring. Well... Well, that makes sense, of course.
Just gonna cast Detect Magic and do Spellcraft on it. Oh, that was Perception. Oops. What does it do? Unless I don't know.
Unless it does nothing.
That is actually just enough for you to identify the properties this ring holds.
Ooh.
First off, the Sahedron ring grants a +3 deflection bonus to armor class. It also grants a +3 resistance bonus on all saving throws. And it protects the wearer with a constant endure elements.
Wow, holy shit.
As a standard action, the wearer of the Sahedron ring can use it to change the appearance of his clothing or armor to appear as any other kind of clothing or armor.
So it has glamour on it, okay.
That's pretty cool. Who wants it?
There is one final effect that this Sahedron ring has.
Oh wait, there's more.
It allows the wearer to survive in the occluding field.
Oh,
What is that?
So that's what these things are for.
The occluding field? What is that?
Yes. You see, do you remember that? Okay. So there's a magical shield around Karazog's main fortress. It's an occluding field. We know about this. And essentially, these are the keys to getting in and out of the field. We just have to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 4, 5 more.
Oh,
Wait, we have another one in there. I was looking at the party inventory. We have a Sahedron ring.
yeah.
Now we have 2.
Hey, cool.
I'll be right back.
Well, there
You also know that the Sahedron rings have a special link to their creators that allow their creators to scry and observe the wearer no matter where they are.
I wouldn't wear this just yet. Maybe until we get into the occlusion field. But this is a great discovery. We'll just have to get, like I said, 5 more rings for each of us.
So normally you can't survive in the.
Well, the occlusion field is tuned to kill everything else.
Oh,
These rings, essentially identify us to.
well.
Your knowledge of the details of the function and workings of the occlusion field are limited because it is a unique thing. But it is bad. That would be the word to describe the effects of being in the occluding field. Not necessarily immediately lethal to powerful enough individuals, but definitely something that's going to wake you up.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, so the
Welcome back.
Sahedron rings allow their creators to scry on people who's.
Scry on what now? You cut out.
Scry on the people wearing them.
Huh. So it works kind of a double-bladed sword then, huh?
Yeah, we don't need them just yet.
Okay then, so where else shall we explore?
Well, there is a blue dragon we could go kill for its horde. There's also a Lamia that might be running around in here.
This place is lousy with Lamias.
Well, we could go to Q.
That's the blue dragon, by the way.
Oh, is it?
I'm surprised we didn't encounter the Lamia over in... Did we finish exploring P, by the way, Magic?
Exploring what?
Did we finish exploring P when Beryl knocked over that piece of debris?
Well, other than the ring you found after being buried, you haven't seen anything of interest in here other than ruins and wreckage. But if you want to keep walking around the unstable structure,
I think that's a subtle hint of we should probably leave.
I
So,
don't take. No, that's fine.
You want to go kill a blue dragon?
Yes.
That's quite possibly, great worm blue dragon
Nah.
who's got a horde?
It's more like an okay worm at best.
We're all gonna die in this.
Maybe. If we take the proper time to buff ourselves ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay, think about this. It's probably a great worm. Okay. Now, Callus is gonna have fun with it because it's great worm.
Well, if we know what type of energy it breathes, then we can protect ourselves against it, and that'll help a lot. And
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell on Frostwind. Magic Fang Greater. It lasts 1 hour per level, so it lasts for 16 hours. So that should cover the rest of the day.
Yep, it should be great. It should be good to have up. Venturing days are generally 8 hours or so.
do you do bark skin usually? Because that one lasts a long time too.
I don't have it prepared.
Any spell you get up to 8 hours a day or more, you can just cast and count up for the game sessions.
Well, I used a few spells, but not that many, so I'll try this tonight. Or today.
Well, give me a moment. Alright, so we've got a blue dragon that we know that we probably gonna have to fit. Damn. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little distracted. Damn it. I don't want to fight this thing. Especially since I'm out of disintegrates. Well, no. Yeah. No, I got 1 disintegrate left. That's good. Magic, what type of check would it be to figure out what this thing is?
I mean, you could do a Knowledge Arcana on what properties blue dragons have, but you haven't really seen this creature up close yourself yet, so you couldn't be sure if those properties would apply to it or not.
Yeah, just because it's blue doesn't mean it's a blue.
So what do we want to do, guys? Do we want to go try and kill a blue dragon? Or do we want to search the city for more Sahedron rings?
Well, the dragon might have a Sahedron ring or 2 or more.
I'm down to fight the dragon.
I tell you what, why don't we spend some time and scout out the area first and see if it's something doable.
Well, it's a blue dragon. It's electricity damage.
Kalinda does have resist energy community prepared. But like I said, I'd rather not cast that until we're sure of the kind of dragon, because oftentimes, I don't know, I don't want to metagame too hard, but but I know that, yeah, just because you hear it's blue doesn't mean it's going to be what you want.
I mean, I can make Frostwind quite the beast. So.
Yeah, and Luther can go form of the dragon and try and rock him.
Do you have do you happen to have slow prepared? Oh, you know what you have? You have that dazing rod. Just knock it with that a few times. It's done.
With what?
The dazing rod.
I do?
Yeah, the thing's worth like more than it's incredibly expensive. It's so good.
Wait, what rot? Oh, wait a second.
You forgot about it?
Might be in the party inventory to sell.
Well,
No, I'm not seeing any type of dazing rod.
you got it recently, like when we. Where was it? Oh yeah, it was in that big thing with all the. Not the Wendigos, but the one of those things we fought, like Yetis. We fought all the Yetis, and it was in that big junk.
Oh, the Yetis. Hold on a second. I'm looking through my inventory right now.
Anyway, it's a greater rod of dazing spell, and you have it.
Greater Rod of Dazing Spell. Why isn't it in my loot? Is it in your loot?
No.
I've only got a rod of absorption. Magic, did I really get a dazing rod of greater dazing rod?
You did, but I mean, if it's not on your sheet, then you must have misplaced it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that's only like 140,000 pieces.
Oh wow!
How unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a real bummer, Luthor.
How did I miss out on that? I'm serious. I don't remember getting that.
At the end of the session.
Yeah, why didn't I add that to anything?
I now have this headcanon that you got really excited about it. So excited you forgot to actually pick it up.
Yeah,
Maybe you didn't know what it was, so you didn't realize. You were kind of like, oh.
Yeah, it's not in the It's not in the inventory. I'm pretty. Wait a second here.
He told us at the very end of the Yeti when we were looting.
And Yeti didn't write it down.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be. Wow. How did I forget that? All right, I'm adding that. Adding that to my loot list.
Did he really lose it, Magic?
Not that big of a dick.
Alright.
I mean, I can be a dick sometimes, but that'd be pretty big.
That'd be pretty harsh.
Alright.
I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. But honestly, that item should render this fight fairly.
Yeah, especially when I add it to Finger of Death.
Anything with a reflex save. It's just, what's a dragon gonna do? They're huge.
Well, if we're all set to go take on a blue dragon.
Glorious.
Alright, well. Shall we march on to our inevitable doom?
We could, but
All right, so we should wait for.
Oh yeah, for
oh, this is gonna be fun.
Alright, I'm back.
All right, so you approach the place you were warned about. The building in question is mostly collapsed, but there's still a main entryway that's the obvious entry into the structure.
All right, do we want to just attack it, or do we want to try to negotiate?
Kill. I mean, whatever you think's best.
All right, I'll go get a bindle. Apparently, I'm a murder hobo now.
one of us. One of us.
Are we gonna go in?
There is an area just to the north of the map that has been revealed. If you want to move your tokens over there.
North or south?
Woo. New map. Has that new map smell?
Oh, before we get there, Cal's is gonna go ahead and jam.
Okay, my computer's stalled.
Everybody gets back 31 points out.
Don't forget whatever you're casting ahead of time label on your character. If it's not on the label, it
Barrel
didn't
over there,
happen.
please. You can't do it. There it is. All right, got it. This structure, does it seem enormous? Glenda's wondering if she should cast her minute per level buffs, or if this seems like a potentially.
It's not a massive structure. It is a very secure one, though. Thick walls.
Alright, well let's start casting.
I guess she'll hold off. What's she gonna cast? You all should have airwalk still. She casts freedom of movement. Yeah, I guess she'll cast Shield of Faith on herself and Beryl. And that's it.
Luther is going to go ahead and whip out. He's going to go ahead and whip out a scroll, and then Gorot, do you have Keen on your axes yet?
No, I do not.
You now Keen Edge on both your axes.
That won't do anything, I don't think. Because I already have improved critical. Yeah. Keen and improved critical do not stack.
It's true.
What about Caleb?
Caleb. Feats. What does he have? He does not.
Okay, on your rapier, you got Keen Edge.
Cool.
And Callus will also have Keen Edge. Other buffs. What other stuff do I got? Luther's gonna go ahead and put shield on himself. Have that prepped. I do.
Okay. Keen does... It reduces its crit range by how much?
Doubles it, so a 19 to 20 goes 17, 18, 19, and 20. An 18 to 20 becomes 15 to 20. And a 20 becomes 19 to 20.
Well, Oh, yeah. Oh, my rapier's already keen. Never mind.
God damn it.
Yeah, because my crit range is 15 to 20. So yeah, that's not going to do anything. So it saves you a spell.
You can do it on my fist if you want.
Can you put...
No. Wait.
No?
Wait. Do you
All
have
right.
a, no, it has to be piercing or slashing.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so...
Alright, so I'm going to cast Animal Growth and Bloody Claws on Frostwind.
Alright, Luther's got shield going. He's got mage armor always going. Actually, he doesn't, because reasons. Any other buff spell?
Let's see, how much bleed damage does this thing do?
Nope.
Have your cast level. Okay.
Just remember to tell me what it's going to breathe on us as soon as you can, and you should all be near me so that I can cast. I mean, you all have to be next to me. Resist energy.
And I'll cast Legend Blades on myself.
Because if you're not near me and I can't cast it on you, whatever breathes is going to hurt a lot. Just so as you knows.
Alright, I'm set.
Let's do this.
Alright. Let's go wreck some shit.
You know what the worst part is?
Hmm.
Oh, wait. So... Oh, well, never mind. Luther cannot cast Keen Edge on Callus. Or he got improved critical.
Wah wah.
Well,
Oopsie daisy.
Guess you're not so keen on that spell now.
not right now. Why don't they? Alright, let's move in. Guys, we're gonna have to fight it inside.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
go.
Inside, you say? Brilliant.
As you move in, you are immediately taken in by how incredibly thick these walls are.
So thick. I was role playing, being taken in by
Yes, I think it. Yeah.
such wall, so thickness.
Don't meme in character.
What do you mean?
Alright, we're going to the west.
To the east, to the west.
Go west, young man. Haven't you been told? California's full of women, whiskey and gold. Keith is gonna sue Brett.
You'd have to be able to identify it as a song first.
Ow, that hurts.
Sorry, you're about to start to try to fight a dragon. I thought I'd start the damage early.
Oh, magic. Not invited to my wedding.
Alright, well.
God, this is a long hallway.
Such hallway.
Much long.
Such long. So hallway.
Wow.
I want to be up front.
Is Luther riding Frostwind?
No.
You notice you move in that the only light coming into this place is from the entrance.
Oh, Callus. No, I am not going to do it. If this is an evil dragon, it must see its death coming.
There's one more spell I want to cast right now. If we're going any deeper, I'm going to cast Bear's Endurance.
Smart. Luther goes ahead and casts light on a rock. Wait. Oh, that's right. Low light vision.
All right.
What's it do?
hell is this thing?
Brett, you want to bring your tokens up?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Everybody can just pause there for a second. Now let's see. Luthor has a 30-foot light coming off of him.
Yes.
Which stinks about that far out.
Very much so.
Let's see here. There's dark inside the building. The light knocks it up to dim. Alright, let's see. The light spell sheds normal light in 20 feet. Goes down by 10 from there, so it should actually be 20 feet, my bad. Alright. Then dim light, and then darkness, okay? Does anybody have dark vision? Or actually, I think low light's the relevant one here, yeah?
Beryl has dark vision.
Please don't move your characters.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just double checking this. Let's see. Alright. Bright light, normal light, so 40. Dim light. Yeah, okay, so this comes from further than anybody can see. I feel like tokens still move. Yeah, Kalinda and Beryl.
Yeah, I don't know
tokens
where I
need to-
was though. Roughly.
Right
There.
click and go to revert to last move.
Okay.
Glorious. Okay.
What death awaits us? Funny you should ask.
They call it taxes.
No.
All right. Well, we'll start this off. With perhaps not quite a surprising thing.
Some sort of blast from some sort of dragon.
Probably targeting some sort of party member or party members.
Some sort of all of us.
A line of electricity blasts outwards from the darkness.
Okay, that's great. Oops, my guys must have moved by accident. Where's that at here?
Who's in the line?
There we go. Okay. Alright, that'll be you.
Linda and Gorod are all in the line.
Alright, reflex.
Daryl, Glinda, Gora. Right.
Ignore my 2. I thought I was in the line.
Alright, and once y'all are done with that, roll initiative.
Oh.
Wow, the Brothers Vale, both going on a 19.
Alright, Kalinda.
She's gonna move 5 feet step. She's ready in action to cast resist energy, communal electricity when everyone gets around her, and she's gonna say, "Get next to me so I can cast this."
Oh, right, I should probably tell you the results of your reflex saves, huh?
Yeah?
Yes, please.
Gora, you failed. Kalinda, you failed. And
Surprise.
Beryl, you succeeded.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on the damage.
Oops. What character?
Oh, there. Oh, I see 74. So I take full 74. 74 points of damage. Well, it's a good thing I cast Bear's Endurance.
Every little bit.
Lost a third of my health.
That's her turn. Oh, swift action, get into snakes.
Alright, so you're moving over there and
5 foot step, ready in action to cast communal resist energy when it gets next to her, or when everyone who intends to get next to her is next to her. If
Okay,
somebody decides to run up, that's their prerogative.
Van Tanner.
Oh, sorry. And I'm going to move. I'm going to activate my salt spray ring. And he's going to move over to here. And that's his turn.
are you sure that's the action you want to take?
Yes.
How dark is it in that
Okay.
room?
There is no light beyond what was coming in from the doorway. Right now you are shedding bright light, which goes out 20 feet. There's another 20 feet of dim light, and then it's dark after that, except for the people with low light vision. You can see as far out as that right there.
Oh, so it's dark.
So your actual vision, yeah.
Okay.
So your actual vision is about half that, if you don't have low light vision.
Actually, hold on. Hold on. I know what I'll do. I'm still going to activate my salt spray ring, but I'm not going to move.
Oh, so you're gonna just obscure everybody else.
Well, I can...
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
All right. Yeah, I see your point. So here's what I'll do instead. Shit. All right. I am going to drink a potion of dark vision.
Alright, that gives you 60-foot dark vision.
Yeah. And that's all I'm going to do.
Alright, so you have dark vision out to 60 feet, which is a bit less than what's revealed there. Callus.
Gallus can't see the dragon just yet. But that's okay. He's going to activate his divine bond. Stride forth to here, so that Kalinda can give him communal resist energy.
All right.
Beryl should be in front of Callus. In the initiative.
Yes, a barrel should be.
I don't care that much, except I just wonder if the whole initiative is funny.
Wait, how did
Caleb and Callus both have 22.5.
No.
Really? I thought I saw 19.5 for Callus.
Yeah, I do too.
I'll go
That's
and double
wrong.
check the rolls again. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking right there. It's a 19.5.
Luther should have 19.8. Luther's checks out. Kalinda's 24.8. That checks. Callus is 19.5. Gorat should be 9.2. That's right. Caleb is 22.5. And that's right. Okay. I don't know what.
It's not that big a deal. I don't care.
Hold on a second.
Just,
It didn't change the order or anything. So.
Yeah, it does.
well,
Sort.
Beryl had a 21 and he had a 9.
Callus has a 19. There we go.
Sorry to
Beryl's
be
turn.
fussy. Alright.
I lied. It did change the order.
His exciting
It's very
moving
exciting.
up and waiting for the spell. And he's going to ready an action to run up once the spell is cast.
It's not Beryl's turn yet.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought you said it was.
It was
Yeah.
Callus's turn when he had a faster initiative, but then he didn't.
Here comes the dragon. Dragon.
Da, 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 da,
I
da,
see
da.
it. I'm like, well then who else? Oh, the dragon.
Come, my dragon. Come, my dragon. You're my butterfly. Super dragon.
That was such a random song choice to
I know.
transform into.
Dragon,
We were all
dragon.
thinking it. I mean,
Rock the dragon. Dragon ballsy. Brett's now getting sued by Akira Toriyama, Toei. What's the new one that owns Dragon Ball?
Alright, so. The quote-unquote blue dragon appears in front of you.
quote unquote.
And Gorat, Kalinda, and Beryl.
Ah, hi!
What is it doing? Another breath?
It is creating a line of electricity with
My
its
God.
breath.
Okay.
Last, a challenge. I mean, not a
Gorat succeeded. Kalinda succeeded. Beryl failed.
Alright, he takes half. So, 47.
And how much does your resistance give?
I don't have resistance up.
I thought you cast that.
It hasn't gone off yet.
Oh fuck.
I didn't expect 2 breath attacks right away. This is rather unideal.
I don't know why it would have 2 breath attacks that quickly.
He
It was
must-
a 1d. Oh, Magic rolled a 1, didn't he?
Would I roll well on a dice roll?
Yes.
Alright, so Kalinda takes 47 also.
All right.
Yeah, those breath weapons sucked.
Barrel.
Ready in action to run up to it after the spell.
You move up to it.
Get in, to move up to it after I get resist energied.
Okay. Gallus.
Oh wait, I think I'll actually move here.
Okay, that's fine. Callus will stride forward. Activate his divine bond. And he points his now glowing weapon at the dragon. Evil dragon! I am here to defeat you! And Luther in the back simply facepalms.
That is a fair response.
It is.
Luthor.
Luther will do a knowledge check.
You mean knowledge arcana?
My worst check. Couldn't you do like something like, I don't know, knowledge nature or plane or religion?
You can ask me 2 questions, Luthor. Kalinda, you did not roll high enough.
Alright. Can I get special attacks and special and weaknesses?
Special attacks and weaknesses. That
Well,
correct?
we know of one special attack already.
I want to know
Does it have
more.
some sort of breath?
Let's do special attacks, special defenses.
Special attacks, special defenses. All right.
Waiting for more
Yes, typing is happening.
in the merry old land of Oz. Oh dear. Well, it's immune to electricity, paralysis, and sleep. It's a dragon. It's also resistant to cold, which is interesting. Be careful of the breath weapon, of course. It can crush us. Desert thirst, and oh, mirage. That's fun, and it has a tail sweep. So good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
But it's not immune to axe.
Oh dear lord. How? Alright, Luther's gonna go there, even though this is the very bad idea for the resist electricity. Yes, I get it. You're a mirage. Well, wait. That's what I know. Whatever. Everyone enjoy haste.
Yee, hi. I like haste.
Except for you, of course.
Does Frostwind act?
Hasn't been Gorot's turn yet.
Yeah.
It's Grod's turn.
Alright. Well. Okay, now let's see how am I gonna do this. Frostwind is, what's his movement speed? 50 feet. Whereas with haste, it's actually more than that. Alright. Alright, I'm going to command Frostwind to attempt to flank the dragon. Let's see.
Okay.
So I wanted to...
Not to get the resist energy.
Oh yeah, I do need that, don't I? Shit, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I'll have move up here then at least. And then... How close do I need to be to you in order to get resist energy?
Next to her.
The readied action would go off at this point.
Okay.
Okay. You've all got resist energy 30.
Alright, excellent.
And since that moves your initiative to that point, that's effectively the turn for you.
Resist energy, electricity 30.
I can't take a swift action.
Swift actions happen on your turn. Immediate action, if it's an immediate action, you can do it at any point.
Alright.
Alright.
So, wait. I'm confused.
Alright.
Okay, it is no longer your turn. You readied an action, which does not give you more portion of your turn. It just lets you take a standard action on somebody else's turn effectively right before them.
Alright.
Or in response
It
to a
also
triggered action.
moves my initiative. Alright.
It does, yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Garot is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast this defensively. And I need to look at my concentration. That's something I do all the time. Let's see here. Where's my concentration score? It's my cast level. So I have 16. So I'm thinking that's what it is. Where the hell's that at?
Oh, Luthor, can you make a caster level check? Because Beryl
okay,
has
so-
resist, spell resistance.
Yes.
17. Oh, that should be sufficient to cast a level 3 spell. I am going to cast.
40 gonna overcome his spell resist?
That is more than enough.
No, that's to no, that's
We're
concentration.
doing something else, Brett.
Different people doing different things. What are you doing?
I'm casting instant enemy on the dragon, designating him as a giant. And I'm done. Alright, Caleb is now going to activate his Salt Spray Ring. He's going to move over to... yeah. And that will be his turn.
All right.
Standard in a move. Actually, he can move further than that, but whatever. Alright, yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna backtrack that.
Oh, sorry, Beryl had readied an action to move also.
Yep. To move up to it. Go for it.
Oh, and then he's gonna lose his initiative. Alright, anyway. But that's fine. We'll get a full round.
It's ready to actions the whole way down.
Yeah.
All right. It takes a 5-foot step back. And let's see.
That will not save you.
He casts a spell.
Oh, what is it?
This baleful polymorph.
Oh.
Luthor,
Yeah.
I need a fort save.
Okay. Hey, what level spell is it?
Baleful polymorph.
Fifth.
Yeah.
Generally 5th. Why?
Sucked into the rod of absorption.
No, that is
Do you have it readied?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, if you have a one of those pride items too, it would apply to this.
No, I do not have pride. I have a domineering weapon.
Alright, you have the Rod of Absorption out.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to do something?
The creature just glares at you. Callus,
Galindo approves of your taunt.
Callus activates Smite Evil. And charges.
alright.
I will take the AOO.
There is no AOO.
Alright then. Bye. And a single slash of Faithbreaker.
I have a feeling this is a mirage. Somehow.
Alright. Roll me a will save.
Oh. It is a mirage.
We're too far away to see the actual dragon.
No, he sent the mirage. He can cast his breath weapon through it.
Really? Okay.
Damn it! I wasted a crit!
That is sufficient. Callus, you do not believe anymore that that is the blue dragon in front of you. You believe it is an illusion.
This is the mirage of the dragon. He is using illusions to confound us. Oh, right.
Are you?
Okay, so... Did Luther do a will save?
You can attempt one, yes. To disbelieve it. Let's see.
Oh, Magic, are we gonna have to put a pin in it anytime soon, or are you good to go?
I will let you know when I need to step away.
Gotcha.
We'll see. But that is sufficient. You no longer see anything but a faint outline of the blue dragon in front of you.
Oh, for the love of dead Callet. It's not... Oh, that sneaky bastard. It's not the real dragon. It's a mirage. Callus is right. That was a nice swing, though, Callus. Thank you. For the glory. Yes, I'm sure it was. We need to find the dragon. Let's see what I got in my old arsenal.
How do you dispel the mirage? It's real enough if it's breathing electricity on us.
Oh, that's true. I suppose I could... Alright, I'll try to dispel magic on it.
You'll never dispel me.
Uh-huh. Caster level check, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right, 17.
That is sufficient.
Pop goes the weasel, the weasel goes pop. Are we out of combat?
Why would you be out of combat?
Alright, dragon's still in here. I can still hear the music.
Alright, would you like to take a move action?
Wouldn't, but I'm
Or
going.
swift or 5 foot or something?
Go over here.
Alright, Barrel.
And he is going to move 40 feet that way. He has dark vision. He may move more if he sees. Does dark vision illuminate anything for him?
You can see further. Nobody else will be able to. You do see something that does look like the dragon that you just saw.
He has a remaining 6 feet. He will run up to it and try stunning.
So it does bite at you.
Uh-huh.
I'm back.
Right,
Did Beryl
nice.
find the dragon?
This might be see.
Beryl has
39. Nice. Thank you for haste.
found it. You're welcome.
Like a glove.
And he will try a singular strike.
Alright. That will hit.
Oh, this fight just got a whole lot worse for.
Nice. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not going to stun him. I'm going to stagger him for a bunch of rounds. Do you want me to announce that beforehand?
In the future, yes.
Okay. Then I'll just stun him. It's fine. Can he... Alright, as a free action, he's going to drop his nunchucks, trying to make it loud.
Okay.
I do believe Beryl may have found the dragon. Everyone follow him.
Linda.
But first, I think Kalinda and Gorup might need a little bit of healing, Callus. Cat, there are dragons to kill.
Yeah, that's a good point. Kalinda is going to cast... she's going to channel... Stand there and channel. Well, she's going to try and get as far up as she can before channeling. And ask for you guys to throw a light spell at it. And 86. This is Kalinda, even though it says Beryl. 30 healing, everyone except Beryl. And that is her turn. Oh, she will also get into monkey style.
Alright, go up.
Alright. I'm going to move up to up to Beryl.
Should all get your 30 points?
Yeah, I got it.
Barrel's actually further in. He's moved into the darkness beyond what you could see.
Okay.
Do you want to move him? So, yeah, he has 100-foot move speed
I'm
right
just
now.
gonna leave him here right now so you can access his token.
Alright. Well, that's as far as I can move, and I don't have any way of seeing in the dark.
You do have haste right now?
Yeah, I do, but alright, I moved 50 feet already. And I want to have Frost one move up to here. And what kind of senses does Frost one have at his disposal? I don't...
Scent.
No, not necessarily.
It's probably got low light and scent.
Yeah, he has low light. And yeah, he just also has sense. So yeah, it should be able to smell the dragon.
Let's see. This whole area does smell a lot like dragon, so if you want to attempt to locate the dragon, you'll need to
Do a
take
perception.
move action and roll me perception. Yeah,
Alright, let's do a perception then.
I would say you can see him, but Luther actually cut off a lot more of the light when he stepped behind the wall.
Don't worry, the light is suddenly going to get a lot better in a second.
Yeah, that's good enough to get you direction.
Alright. Alright, it's my turn. Does Frostwind indicate a direction to me?
I mean, if that's your thing to him, sure.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
Caleb.
Alright, well, Caleb currently has Dark Vision on, and he will move up to here.
Alright. Caleb, you can also see the dragon.
How far away is it?
That's another 20 feet.
How was Beryl able to hit it then?
He has 100-foot move speed right now. He's a monk.
With haste.
Alright, since I can't see it, I'm going to move an additional 20 feet as a... Well, let's see here. I want to get myself above it using a double move. So, if you can, like, move me...
Well, you'll stay there for now.
Okay.
But yeah, you can move above it.
Alright.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's a double move action. Can't do anything else.
Alright. The dragon is currently staggered.
Oh, I said he could be stunned, too. Because I didn't say it was staggered at first. But...
I said it was okay.
Okay. All right.
So it's currently staggered.
Oh. Oh dear.
Alright, so the first thing he will do
This is how many rounds he's staggered for. Oh, that's not good.
Alright.
Bare minimum.
Yeah. But he can't do full round attacks. That's what I like.
He will activate his Fear Aura as a free action, which will hit everybody. It is a fear effect, so will saves. Unless you're immune, of course, like a paladin. Kalinda's fine. Gorot's fine. Caleb fails, he is shaken.
Alright, and I need to
Kalinda is fine.
impersonate and...
Frostwind is shaken. And Beryl is fine.
Did you say Luther was fine?
I did, yes.
Excellent.
Does your paladin have a aura that helps us?
Believe it or not, yes, Callus does. And I'll tell you what that aura is in a second.
It should be within 10 feet of him.
Yep, everybody within 10 feet of Callus gets +4 to their save to fear.
Which was not sufficient for the 2 people who failed anyways.
Sorry, guys.
And they're too far away.
By a bit. It's just Kalinda and Luther who allow it.
Alright, so let's see. Oh, I forgot about a thing he had up, but I'll do it from now on. My bad. Okay, so he is going to do this. Where are you? He shifts back another 5 feet. And his standard action is going to be... yeah, he'll do an attack. Let's see. I can't decide which one of you.
But you can only use one.
Alright, Barrel. I need a reflex save from you.
Okay.
Oh, that's very close. I think that just makes it.
Is this a tail swipe?
It is not.
The trip thing?
A claw comes slamming down at you, but you dodge out of the way nimbly.
Oh, he's trying to crush you.
Oh, the crush thing.
Callus, you are up.
Alright, well, did I lose a smite, by the way?
You did.
You might have a few smites, though.
Yeah, just might.
I'm guessing a 16th level pal.
Yeah, he's got quite a few smites. He's gonna go up there. Hold on a second. Yeah, he's gonna go there. Fly there.
Okay.
Just like to see more of the room now.
Do you have dark vision?
I have a glowing sword.
Does your sword actually emit light?
Yes, it does. It's the divine bond.
How does Divine Bond do that?
Yeah!
Didn't realize it actually did light. That's pretty cool.
When called, the spirit in the weapon sheds light as a torch. And it says in Celestial, cast in the name of God, ye guilty.
Ye guilty.
Ye guilty. Hey, where'd Barrel and,
I'm moving them because I'm revealing stuff and they can be where they are now.
okay.
Thanks.
Pushing the wrong buttons. Don't mind me.
I thought he was way farther away.
No, really close to
I
the
thought he
edge.
was like 60 feet away.
He was like one errant move action on Luther's part.
Yeah.
I was just like, any second now.
Yeah.
All right, so Callus has moved 55 feet. He is hasted. So let's see. He's flying with his wings of fly. So he can still move in. Take the AOO. Smite is still on because he's going to target the dragon with another smite. Let me make sure charging is off. Okay. That might actually hit.
43 is pretty good.
Yeah, that will actually hit.
You might get grabbed.
With a bite?
I think so. Maybe.
Probably, I don't know. Callus has a 41 AC to the dragon at the moment. But he's going to bring Faithbreaker down on its head.
That misses.
Oh.
2D mod for even staggered?
Stagger doesn't affect his AC, fortunately. Just means he can't do full round attacks. Which is nice.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Luthor.
Alright, so...
Because if he did that 26 times 6, it's serious damage.
Luther's going to pop over here, see that Callus is now engaged in the dragon. He's going to exchange the Rod of Absorption with his greater dazzling...
So, are you dropping your Rob Absorption on the ground?
Oh, that's right, I don't got weapon ports. What's the action to
Move.
move? Okay.
With the bag of holding, of course.
Right, of course.
Stowing in your backpack takes longer, so recall.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Drop the rod at my feet. Pull out the dazzling magic rod. Dazing meta magic rod. Curse myself. And then it's fun time. I'm casting an empowered, maximized, dazing fireball.
Nice.
What's the radius? 20 feet again?
Think so.
I check.
Fireball is 20 feet, yeah.
Alright, 20 feet. Ooh, there it is. Good radius. One second. Alright, so I'm going to be using the first, and then we'll add the maximized damage in. Oh, damn.
The spell has no effect.
That might actually not be accurate. Hold on a second. No, that's a 2.
That is a 2. Yes.
Alright. So Luther's turn is not wasted, but you know.
Sometimes they roll low.
Get in
All right.
there.
Barrel.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, Barrel 5-foot steps and takes a full round on this guy. Am I not on the move tool? What do I need to do? The first one will be a stunning fist. And it will be to stun him.
Okay.
It'll work. He also gets an extra haste.
Your first attack misses.
Okay.
Alright, you have one potential hit. I need you to roll me a D100. High is good for you.
One potential hit. Wow. Alright.
That was not high. Alright, so you unleash a flurry of blows against this creature, but you can't quite seem to hit. One of your attacks almost seems to phase through him.
Oh dear. I think he might have blur on.
Linda.
How far away is she? So did you say that you have to charge into like the nearest square you can attack from? So I couldn't
Closest available, yes.
so I couldn't charge into there. Or could I?
From, what do you mean?
I mean, can I charge and hit him from here?
Where were you before?
I don't really remember. I think I was there. Or here or somewhere, right around there.
Yeah, you could charge to the bottom corner there.
Alright. First, she's going to do a... you know what? No, she'll charge and then do it. Okay, she's going to... charge and hit him with a stunning fist with domain strike, hopefully. Although I don't like my odds of hitting. Since he apparently has AC up. Can I charge and do a touch attack with domain, or just a regular what is it? Vision of Madness? Oh, sorry. Can I charge him and do a Vision of Madness touch attack, or do you have to do a regular attack with a charge?
Barking dogs are loud feats.
Okay.
Sorry, it's in these crazy bouts that are just driving me crazy. You can charge and make a touch attack, yes.
Okay. I
As long as
will.
you have a touch attack.
Yes, I will do Vision of Madness. This is +2 for charging against touch AC.
Alright, roll me D100. High is good for you.
Alright.
Just can't seem to lay a finger on him.
Alright. I am going to do a swift. Going to cast Confusion at some point behind him. So you want to cast a level check?
Is a swift action? It's a quicken?
Yes. Quickened Confusion. It's my domain spell, 8th level.
Okay. Yes, you'll need a caster level check.
That is sufficient.
Yeah, a nat 20 is sufficient.
Nice. It is DC.
You cut out.
Sorry, DC 23 will save. Somehow I think he's going to make this. I really wish I'd landed that Vision of Madness. Did you hear that?
Yeah, Magic's typing.
Okay. He's going to make it. This is going to be lame. Don't make it, don't make it, don't make it. Yep. Yeah, alright. That is their turn.
Gorats.
Alright. Let's see here.
As a reminder, this dragon is not affected by your previous instant enemy spell because you cast it on an illusion.
I was afraid of that. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna move to here. And I'm gonna attack it with my battle axe.
That will miss.
And I'm gonna move Frostwind. Fuck, where can I move Frostwind?
He has a reach, right? So he doesn't need to be right now.
Yeah, he does have reach, so he's gonna move to here then, and he is going to try and bite him. So, I need to look at his bite attack. Bite attack is okay. So, 38 to hit.
Alright, roll me a D100. High is good for Frostwind. Frostwind bites.
Alright, so this would be for... for 3d6 plus 23. That's the wrong bracket. For 40 damage. And that will also cause 8 bleed.
Does he count for overcoming any DR?
You have Magic Fang on him, don't you?
Yeah, I do have Magic Fang on him. I don't know if that's going to be sufficient to overcome whatever damage resistance he has. Magic Fang Greater. Also,
Whoa, you use Magic Fang Greater?
Yeah.
Oh, this bonus does not allow a natural weapon or unarmed strike to bypass damage reduction aside from... Oh! Aside from magic!
Yeah.
Alright.
ER15 magic! Congratulations!
Alright,
First blood to Frostwind.
alright, and here's a question. Can the dragon be tripped?
You can attempt to trip the dragon and find out.
Alright, because I do get a trip attempt with a successful bite.
Did you say first blood to Frostwind?
Yeah.
I think Beryl hit him with that staggering fist and did some damage.
Yes, you're right. I forgot. I need to scroll up and apply that.
30 to a trip attempt.
That will most definitely not do it.
Alright.
A noble effort.
Good boy.
Go.
Alright. I'm done.
Alright, there we go. Adjusted.
Thanks.
My bad, I got all caught up in the stun and the stagger.
I know, because that's all I talk.
Caleb.
Alright, Caleb. Alright, so that's water behind him, so I know what I'll do. I can't get into flanking position, son of a bitch.
If you move up, you can assume that we're gonna go around him pretty soon.
Yeah, I'll at least move to here, and
I mean, tactically, the most effective place for you to move would be right there, because then Goret's 1 5-foot step away from flanking.
Alright.
But if you want to go all the way around the long way, you can. I mean,
Alright, I'll move there, and I'm going to stab him with my rapier.
that will miss.
Alright, I don't want to turn off points like shot. Alright.
Please note that I just missed with an entire flurry, except for one, and then that was negated.
Alright, so it's his turn. He is going to.
Still staggered. One.
Free action activate this, which I was saving. Also, kind of forgot about too. An aura of crackling electricity surrounds him, which will deal damage to anybody who doesn't have energy resistance electricity up. Raise your hand if that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so,
He sparks some bugs. Yeah. I'm gonna make him have his attack, and then we'll need to wrap up, and we'll start it on Callus's turn next time.
Excellent. Make your attack. Choose your victim. Make it beat Barrel.
I choose everybody.
That's fine.
Alright.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Callus takes full. Caleb saves. Beryl saves. Gorat saves. Frostwind saves. Kalinda saves. So
10 damage.
10 damage for those who saved who don't have like evasion and shit. 21 damage for one person who fell.
Oh, no.
He lashes out with his tail sweeping across, slapping some of you a little bit. Others of you partially or completely dodge out of the way.
Alright, excellent.
Alright, good game, guys.
So then next week, do we want to pick this back up again next week instead of me running next week?
I mean, do you not want to run next week for some
Well,
reason?
I'm saying if we do it that way, then the week after that is when I have to go have my appointment.
Oh,
That's a good point. So we wouldn't have a 3-week break
Right.
between.
what time's
Fine
your
with me.
appointment?
The appointment's at 2 o'clock.
Brett,
What?
your Central Time, right?
Yeah. I'm Eastern.
You're Eastern.
Right.
If your appointment's at 2.
He's also then going to be going to bed afterwards.
Oh, right.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
I must
Yeah.
not have been paying attention. Okay, so I mean, I guess. I mean, if you guys wanna, that way.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and do Rise of Runelords next week, and then my week we'll skip, and then the rest of that we'll get right back into Carrying Crown. Sound good?
That sounds good.
All right.
Cool.
Magic. You
Yeah.
had a question.
All right. Well, thank you for watching tonight. We're cutting this off a little bit short, but we're going to pick this right back up again next week. So thank you for watching.